Yay! All right. I don't know which dimension we're in, but I'm glad you're here. Woo! So hopefully everyone will find us. I took a few minutes to start this new one. Um, if you're watching the replay, you don't know. We were in four dimensions, and then the one we were all on said it was deleted, and we were trying to fix these weird techie issues that were really dimensional frequencies that are not synced up, right? So it's a great example of what happens. I'm burning a ton of copal right here, by the way. So welcome everyone, Akasha here in Anakasha. So we're here, we're going to do some oracle readings. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to say, well, what's happening for the new year? So for everybody, for individually, and of course, everything's always for all of us because we live in an obsidian mirror world. We live in a world of the most beautiful reflection. In fact, when we really understand, I'm getting my paper ready. I always have to write. My hand likes to write. So we live in an illusion, and time space is an illusion. Doesn't mean that it's not real. We created it, but it isn't real in the sense that it's solid and it can be moved and shifted. And the entire system that we lived in is a feedback system. So the idea of an oracle is not really one individual, although there's reasons why there were individuals that were trained, priestesses that were trained. Oracles were women. I'm sure that there were men and women shamans. There's men and women healers and medicine men and medicine women and all of that. And yet many, many cultures. Okay, I'm breathing this now. So welcome. We're cleansing and asking for all the spirit guides to bring synchronicity. Let's come into synchronicity. Sync into the sacred space. We thank the sacred copal, and we allow this to cleanse and clear us, protect us, and reveal what is in the shadows and the dark that is optimal for us to see, to hear, to release, to reveal, to renew, to receive. So we are here, and we are going to dive directly into the sacredness of the moment, allowing this to continue to carry up both our wishes in the sense that, like, what are we thinking? What is our creative juices? And clearing and cleansing and protecting us along the way. All right, bueno. Okay, so this is what we're becoming. The serpent, the feathered serpent, which is the representation of feathers, our spirit. So above, spirit, divine, everything in the higher realms. So you're complete. You're completely connected. But the serpent, the body part of it, is on the earth. It's the body. It's the earth. So this is the connection. The plume serpent, the feathered serpent, Quetzalcoatl or Kukulkan to the Maya, is the representation of the sunlight, bringing the golden spiritual sunlight, feeding us our chakras, filling our 33 vertebrae, and bringing unconditional love, divine love, and sacred knowledge. What is knowledge versus wisdom? It's taking abstract wisdom and putting it into a practical form. That's why you and I are in a body. We are the antenna that is receiving. We are all oracles. We are all prophets. You are a prophet or a prophetess. There's no way around it because you speak your life into existence. And that's what a prophet does. Now, a prophet, the way we're talking about, is someone who's trained to read signs and symbols, cycles, speak to, communicate with, become, and travel to different realms and dimensions. Now, we're talking beyond like your personal light body, like a mile wide light body you have with this light structure, and you have your physical body. It is a structure, and then the auric field, the physical etheric, and then you have within that personal chakras and a lot of other things going on. Many more chakras, meridians, central channel of light, pillar of light around you, goes on and on. So the light body structure is there to constantly channel energy from above and below, from the infinite, perfect balance from the sky, from the heavens, from the divine, from spirit. However you like to relate to the concept of a realm not better, but operating at a different frequency, therefore has access to different information. So when you say, I am an oracle, I am a prophet, there is no way around it, is that because you are here right now, not just that you're meant to awaken at this time and remember your priestess powers, your sacred wisdom, more ways to understand how much the universe, the system, is here to feed back to us. So becoming this serpent, rising back through our earthly life, up and down the way that the serpent does. It's why it was revered in every culture so powerfully. And then I don't know if there's another one, but the Christians demonized it and used it to take away the power, right? That if you listen to this transformative power within you, if you listen to the Kundalini or the Koyopa in your blood or in your sacral or in your Genesis crystal, where you have this coiled potential energy. You didn't come with it to fear it. You didn't come with a pile of demons inside of you. You came with a divine template, right, of who you are and what your potential is. If you choose certain things on your path, if you let go of your wants and your needs and blaming and judging and craving and allowing and accepting and looking deeply at yourself and going into the shadow and truly doing that shadow work, which isn't, oh, I have to go like freak out. You have to be willing to turn around and say, I love all of me. All of me has power. All of me has wisdom. I can't ascend to a new level. I want more communication with the spirits. That's why we're here, right? Divination was illegal in a lot of countries during the Dark Ages, during certain cultural periods where everybody was controlled by in Europe, we'll just say like one religion that used a lot of fear and torture and blame and suspicion, and then used the idea of pitting us against each other, and then said, that woman is a healer. Well, we can't have her seeing what we're doing if she's truly psychic, right? We can't have those women over there healing people with herbs. We need people miserable, willing to pay us to get their healing. And I'm not saying who actually had this thought, but this is the energy under what was happening when you have a controlling regime, whether it's religious, whether it's educational, whether it's political, whether it's a family, the regime, the idea of who decides what's the atmosphere. Well, this is the time that you break out of the cocoon and you shed the lifetimes that said, I am not allowed to use my powers. I am not allowed to be psychic. I'll be killed. My family will be killed. Everything will fall apart. My village will be burned. I'll be outcast. I'll be beheaded. I'll be burned at the stake. I'll be restricted. I'll be judged. I'll be ridiculed. I'll have my reputation ruined. I'll be threatened. Someone will take away my money. Someone will hurt me. The list goes on and on. It's all the same energy. And it's now time for all of us collectively and individually to activate our oracle powers, to activate our priestess powers, to activate and remember who we really are, because these powers are the path to freedom. And everything else we're doing is like gathering resources and getting ready, but we're butting up against a glass wall that we can't quite get through. And the universe has structured this moment in our evolution to have us rising and using the energy of unity. Before the fire horse begins, you can feel it already, but it's going to take off really big. That's February 17th, but I would say be prepared by the middle of the month or the 10th of the month, for sure by Valentine's Day. Right. So what does that mean? Well, the energies we're going to be living in, it's like you've now climbed the mountain and you're going to be traversing, the highest mountains of Nepal. And, what are the conditions there? Well, there's no air, and it's really cold. And, you have to prepare yourself, right? And then you go into harmony with the environment. So what we do as oracles, what we do as priests, priestesses, not in any religion, and I don't say that word in any religion, or certainly not in Christianity. And there's many, many things in Christianity that are wow, that are beautiful, and like many things, they've been manipulated. So I'm not judging anyone, and this has nothing to do with religion, but we've been programmed, at least in the northern Western world where I grew up, is that this is bad. And so you still have people saying witches are bad. And yet that was a wonderful term to be called. It meant that you knew how to speak to all the elements. You knew how to use the herbs. You were working with the earth. One of my clients was in Glastonbury with me, went back very soon after we were there, was called back in this most magical way. This is what happens when we do these retreats. She's like, about 3 weeks later, she went back for free. And she said, I guess I wasn't done, right? And somebody that she met, they were having a wonderful conversation. And then they saw this other person and they said, come meet this white witch. And they called her a white witch. And she just went, oh. And she said, they had to explain to me that was a compliment there, that was a big compliment there, because they didn't just say you have these powers, or you have these skills, or you have these wisdoms, which is one thing that a witch is. It's not a horrible, evil person. Okay. Every single thing can be used for good or for evil, to harm or to heal. So when you open up your powers, you decide that you want to really receive at a higher level. Are you opening and clearing your light body channel? You have many levels, your emotion and mental and your spiritual and your causal, and they contain so much information, but not just what you can become, but also whatever you're carrying from lifetimes that are blocking you from receiving your powers. So something that's very clear to me now is that it's not just time for us to remember to talk to the sunlight, receive it, see it feeding us, and then reconnect to our feathers. Our feathers are awakening the crown and the eye, but marrying it with the body. We've been doing either a lot of work way up here or a lot of work way down here with trauma. Now we have to be the pillar of light that connects, as an oracle, as a seer, as a medicine woman, as anything that is a truly honorable thing to do, because we all naturally have intuitive skills, but we have squashed, buried, burned, broken, squished, threatened, imprisoned, belittled, erased, burned the sacred feminine, like insane, when we start to realize what we have done. And it's in our programming. If you're over 10 years old, 5 years old, maybe, it's in our programming. So your fear to receive needs to be released. You have to accept it to release it, because it's the doorway to your receiving at a clear and higher level. So the sexiness of reading energies, working with the elements, going on the priestess path, which is what we're doing this year. Everything we're doing from the retreats and the classes is going to be reawakening these skills and using them. So on Sunday, we have the Oracle Magic Workshop. And somebody pointed out to me there was some weird stuff that I want to clarify. It's a 3-hour workshop. It will be recorded if you can't come live. However, if you do come live, I'm going to be teaching you, I'm going to be taking you through completely new ideas, clearing and cleansing your light body, your intuitive pathways, and then you can reuse that cleansing again. So we'll be creating many videos and many audios, and you'll get them forever. There's no limit. And you can go back and say, oh, I liked that cleansing one when I activated my light body and all my intuitive channels, and my intention was to be a clear and open channel. And then I felt it, and I guide you through it. So you'll be able to use that day, night, before you do a reading, before you go into an important conversation, whatever. So this is a very practical way of reawakening the skills that are naturally in you. Who did you come here to become? Now, I highly recommend that everybody come to this. It's like $50 or something. It's like, it's very low. But the bigger thing is that you're going to have 3 different sacred mysteries, that you're going to have new techniques of talking, receiving information, new levels of your senses, because we have to awaken new senses. You're going to get the upgrade, and then we're going to use it. And then you're going to get the healing, and then we're going to use it. And then you're going to get the activation or the cleansing, and then we're going to use it. So you're going to have those 3 things that can be used anytime you want to cleanse and clear your light body, realign with your highest good, activate the infinity healing chamber, which is all around us right now. So welcome. And then you clear and open your channel. And then the practice from there becomes constantly being, not stressed out, but giving yourself the attention to grow the habit to clear and cleanse yourself before and after all interactions that you have, especially if they're really emotional on either end. Super exciting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yes, my life is fantastic. Okay. Or, like, I can't believe that just happened. I'm going to throw up. Okay. So we ride the emotions, but we have to be like the sacred serpent, because we go into the night and we go into the day. We speak to the spirits above and our divine spirit of who we are. And then we come into the body and we're speaking to the earth and the animals and the crystals and Gaia and everything that is a part of us. And every part of us is a receiver. It's a transmitter. And those are how we receive and give out information. As an oracle, you're asking to be clear for the highest good of the person or for yourself. I recommend that you never, ever, ever ask, even if it's like, are these vitamins good for me today? You don't need all vitamins every day. Ask your body. Right? Get a pendulum, do muscle testing, pull a card. Okay. Learn to use these intuitive skills instead of burdening your logic. Oh, I'm doing what that person said. I'm staying on that schedule. Okay. Maybe that is working for you, that eating program or these vitamins. And then now take back your power and say, this is working for me. And yet I'm going to listen to myself. I'm going to be the divine communication between source, between every elemental, between my guides, between my past lives, my future lives, ones that I was an oracle or seer or something, and ones that I was a mother or whatever. It doesn't matter. All of those potential wisdoms and traumas are available to you on the spiral of time. You are solely focused into this moment. Remember, you can't break the world. We can't stop the evolution of the earth. So you're here to listen. You're not here to try to fix everyone, to stress out. You're here to pull your senses back into you from out there. That person's doing this. This person's doing that. Okay. So you're here because you're ready to reawaken, reactivate, reconnect, and feel safe with. Be loving and kind, protective, yet what is the word you want to embody? You want to feel strong. You want to feel vast. You want to expand your capacity. You want to be attuned and aligned with clarity. You want to be attuned and aligned to be a clear and open channel, a conduit from divine into the earth, through the body, in every level of your being, reconnecting you with your divine purpose, your divine plan, your divine blueprint. This is the moment. Say yes in your heart. This is the moment. Say yes to your eyes. Now, take your fingertips and put them together. Put your fingers together. Take your fingertips and put them on the center of your forehead together right here. Okay. Thank you, my butterfly moon magic ones. Aren't they fun? They're from Glastonbury. Oh, Avalon is so here. Whew. And then press down a little bit, okay? And then just press down a little bit. Now you're in the center meridian line of the 2 halves of your brain, right? And so I want you to just go up a little bit and do the same thing. Just gently press up and down, very rhythmically. Now start to ask to be aligned to the rhythm, to the frequency of your soul. Now you just move them up a little bit and just press down 3 times, very much like dancing. And then pay attention that not just physically, but what are you feeling? So we're asking our heart to send the message down the arms through the masculine and feminine in perfect balance in to the brain through the corpus callosum. So keep moving gently back. Stay in one spot 3 times. Beautiful activation. Very, very advanced mystery school activation. Now move back till you're in this little swirly thing right here. And put your center fingers in that little center thing and the other ones. And now I want you to just push down and breathe. Breathe in and out of this spot right there. Breathe into your brain and see it go straight down the center of your brain into your corpus callosum and all the glands there from pineal, pituitary, thalamus, and more. And then release your hands, bring them down, rest them now. Just stand, sit, keep your eyes closed. What do you feel? What are you seeing? What is vibrating, moving? Is there a cloud around you? Are you seeing your brain? Are you seeing colors? You feel a new vibration around in your mind, your brain, your scalp. Just observe. Don't make it mean anything. You're an oracle. You're here to receive. You're a clear and open conduit. Declare in your heart, I am a clear and open channel to the highest good of all concerned. Take a deep breath in. Bring it up your nose into your third eye, and it starts to go down the center of your brain, but from the front. Now just feel, visualize, imagine, see it, sense it. Anything that's coming to you is perfect, is wonderful. Just let your senses receive. Goes back through the brain. Now it connects to that point back here, and you feel it now. You can tap it, you can swirl it if you want to, or you can just sense it. It's starting to swirl. It's becoming a little vortex. A beam of light is coming out. And if you'd like to do one more, bring your fingers down from that little swirly point here to the next point. This is connecting you to that pineal and the glands at the very back and the glands at the very front, like the pituitary, and everything in between. So the all-seeing Egyptian eye is what is encoded, what your glands look like in this. And why is it the all-seeing eye? Because when you allow yourself to be a clear and open channel to the highest good, to reawaken. Now just let your hands do whatever they want. Mine are going down, just pressing once, following my scalp. You might tap around like a little horse. Ooh, the fire horse is coming. But I want you to do something that goes back and forth, crossing the meridian on the head. Maybe you're hearing some music, whatever you're feeling. This is very fun. I'm having like a Celtic spring festival with flowers and white horses and unicorns and maidens and some white everything. Oh, it's so cute. All right, so okay. Oh, Now, I want you to give your throat a little bit of attention. So I'm tapping it right now, but if you feel called to do something else, do something else. Okay? Um, you could stroke it. You could weave. Infinity weave is the most powerful and gentle weave. And remember, you could weave forward and back, not just cross. You could weave from above to below through the throat, connecting the heart and the crown. Bring the heart and the crown together now. And silently in your heart, do your own declaration. I am that I am, and I am here. And don't ask for what you want. Ask for what you're ready to become. Ask for what you're ready to see. Ask for the highest good for you, that you're ready to surrender the past, whatever is required and is optimal for your highest good and your highest growth, and all of that right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here. Breathe it in. All of your guides are here inside the Infinity Healing Chamber. Sit in the center of this sacred space. The luminous space around is filled with different colors, and it is changing now from pyramid shapes and morphing just for you, within you. You are the oracle. You are calling forward all oracles, all times that are optimal for you to connect with, all oracle wisdom, all that you brought with you encoded in the mind, the emotions, the body, any level of the light body. I now give permission for me to free, free, free. Now, now, now. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I free myself from all limits and vows to not use my own powers, to fear my own sacred feminine wisdom, my heritage, my lineage, my purpose, my powers. I'm ready to embody the higher states of light and love, the creations that I came here to birth, to become my own sun, my own moon, my own reality, and free myself from the disturbances, dissonance, imbalances, attachments, habits that have known and unknown limited me, controlled me, blocked me, and separated me from my clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, on and on. My 360 senses are now invited to reconnect to me in whatever way is optimal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now be with this. Feel and see the connections, the shifting, the rewiring in your mind or your body. Simply be in the center. You must be the receiver. You must be the clear and open channel. Your focus is not what does it mean? Is it working? What's happening? Be the clear and open channel. Be the divine oracle. Be the priestess, the body, the voice, the hands of the divine, the love of the mother, all the sacred feminine, the wisdom, the birthing, the cycles. It's all here. You're safe, you're surrounded, you're filled with love. And releasing these old limits and prison bars is easy and effortless. Now feel yourself accepting this year of the fire, the solar energies, the divine sun, the golden spiritual sunlight. Give it permission to fill each of your 33 vertebrae, your chakras, your nerves, bones, your brain, your root, your mind, your emotion, bringing pure divine love. There is no judgment. No one is judging you. So you could feel it as forgiveness, but there's nothing to forgive. This is love that never stops loving. This is love that lights you up, fills you up, nourishes you, nurtures you. And you declare now, I am a clear and open channel to my highest good and for all concerned. I awaken and activate my light body intuitive network, and I welcome back my sacred feminine powers. Take a deep breath in. Receive that sunlight deep into you. And now when you blow it out, let it go back up through you. Like the rising sacred potential in your Kundalini, balanced in love, in light, connected in time and space. Here between the worlds, there is no time and space. The illusion is far away. You feel the balance and you enter the sacred space. You enter as a completely different person. Who are you? How are you dressed? What do you look like? What are your powers? What are your wisdom? Your calm centeredness? It isn't confidence. It's knowing self. It's knowing your mission. It's knowing your powers and that you are here to use them for the greatest good, not hide from them anymore, that you are leading the path. And this is the time. You walk into the center, stand. Next to you is the beautiful pillar from the ancient Greek temple of Delphi. Delphi, the beautiful Greek temple of the divine feminine. Only the women could be oracles, and they were raised here and bathed. They drank the sacred waters. They lived in the sanctuary of Athena, and you were there too. People came from all walks of life with gifts, money, sculptures, statues, treasuries were built to hold the immense amount of wealth, because the whole world saw the value of the oracle. Now is your time to stand in your value. Might be value in what you charge or what you ask for at your job, but it's value in what you know. Value that your inner sacred feminine has powers that are worth more than anything outside of you. Anything you have to chase, anything you have to save, anything you have to create from physicality. It doesn't come that way. You value your sacred feminine, you value your intuition, you value your clairvoyance, you value your 360 senses. How do you feel? How do you stand? What is this? This you wants to merge with you now. Stand together. It's time. It's time to remember. We are here to be the voice of the divine mother, the divine creator, not gender imbalanced, but gender embodied. No separation outside of duality. It is time for us to have our direct connection back to that source. And Gaia is here, and she asks you to see and feel yourself in this temple because you were there. How do you feel? Are you a young girl? Are you grown? Are you actually the oracle, or are you in practice? Are you supporting the priestesses? Sit on the altar and drop your umbilical cord down through your sacral and your Janisa crystal, your 8 original cells. Connect to your soul blueprint. All come online. Keep dropping it down through your root, down, 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 through your foot chakra, through the earth star. And now allow it to go, to enter Ixchel, Earth Mother, Pachamama, Gaia, Demeter, merging with the crystals, the waters, the oils, the metals, the critters, the roots, down. You're here now to reconnect to the languages of the Great Mother, sacred earth magic, connecting to the crystals, the lava. You see that within the Great Mother is every element, earth, air, fire, water, even metal, light and crystals, breath and air, fire, rebirth. Down deeper and deeper, you go through all of these, reaching the heart. I am here to be a direct conduit of divine clear light to Gaia, to Ishmukane, grandmother jaguar, heart of the earth. And now you connect with her. She joyfully takes you in her arms. She kisses your forehead. She holds you to her heart. You feel the jaguar medicine becoming alive within you. Your vision is growing. Your heart is changing its beat. Your connection to the earth and the elements and your senses expand and grow. Now she puts a gift in your hands. She says, I will take everything you have and transmute it, and I will give you back the pearls, the wisdom, the gems. This is one that you've waited for. It's yours now. It's your gem of power and wisdom. From all the times that you've held back using your powers, this is your protection. This is your clarity. This is what you need. And now you receive it. Maybe you see it and feel it. Maybe it enters your bloodstream, maybe your heart. Maybe there's a dance. Maybe there's a spirit guide. Any way, you are an oracle. This energy, this gift wishes to come with you. You bring your awareness back to this moment and to your body. Breathing deeply, receiving this gift, feeling lighter, feeling open, feeling the flow and the pulse and a completely new connection to realms and dimensions. And you just stay in the center, clear and calm, looking out from the eternal now. Be here now. As you relax, take your time. Stay as long as you wish. Communicate, watch, feel, release, affirm, delight, but mostly give deep gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may not know what happened. You may have seen things. You don't know everything. It doesn't matter. You're here because this was the greatest gift you've ever received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it is. I declare it is. I claim that it is. I receive it and I breathe gratitude into my entire body, into my being, into my channel. I am a clear and open channel from the heart of the sky to the heart of the earth. I am the red jaguar. I re-embody my wisdom. I am. I see through love. I receive through love. I trust myself and the wisdom that pours through me to be the clear and open channel for the highest good. I walk and talk with this, and every time I find myself moving back into old pathways, old fears, old thinking, I simply laugh, I smile. I kiss the head of a little child and I say, no, 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 not this way anymore. We're going over here. It's a much better playground. And you come now, marrying your body to all that has been released and awakened. I am an oracle. I am an oracle. I am a divine channel. I am a clear and open channel. I am a conduit of divine light and languages. I am always aligned to that which is optimal for me and the highest good of all concerned. And I am here in balance, great gratitude, deep acceptance, aligning through harmony, transcending. Now filling up with compassion, overflowing with compassion, and letting it flow out from you further and further and further, filling your body, your chairs, filling the walls, filling the floor, the land, the air, the trees, filling your car and your clothes and your work and the people you know, and going into the seas and the lands and the trees and the buildings and spreading all the way out. Harmony and bliss, beauty. I am now connected to Gaia, to my truth, directly into my center. I am here to be who I am, to see through my lens, and to be a clear and open channel. I am an oracle of light. I am an oracle of love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is, and so it is. May this circle be open yet unbroken, and I walk in peace and power and connected, and I align and I see and I know, and every day in every way my senses awaken, realign. Synchronicities and signs, harmony and bliss all come, all show up. This is my normal. This is my choice. This is my power. Now put your hands on your arms and give yourself a big hug. Breathe into your heart and put your hands on your heart and breathe out through your hands. And that goes down your hands and your arms back to your heart. And in and out of the heart, looping back to the heart through the left and the right, balancing, 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 balancing. In la ketch a la kin. It is done. So it is. So it is, I accept. So it is, I allow. So it is, I embody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woohoo! Well, I don't know about you. That was amazing. And I got very clear that that is going to be the first activation for the workshop. So anybody coming to the workshop, that will be your first activation. So obviously we've all had an incredible activation. So we're going to move into some readings now. It's a perfect place to stay. So you don't even have to open your eyes if you don't want to. I am going to show one thing. The Grandmother Prosperity Dreamweavers were coming in and they were asking, they weren't asking, they were weaving while we were going this process. So this is one of the cards, and the card is one of the early ones that came because I met them in person at a pyramid near here. And all pyramids, all temples are connected. They're all stargates. They're connected to many grids. And when you go there to meditate or to be there with any kind of intention, there's going to be portals that open, but they depend on who you are, unless you come in a group. And then I open them, but each person has their own experience. So they sat with me on the side of the temple. I looked and I saw these grandmothers lined up in both directions, different cultures, all older, different clothes. We traveled through time. The pyramid itself was moving through time and space, and we all changed. And we were in China looking out over something in ancient China, and we were all dressed differently. And then we were in Greece, and it was so palpable, so real when you have one of those vivid shamanic journeys. And that's why I like to be here in person. So coming in March to the retreat, really powerful. Please come. It's going to be, I don't know, unprecedented, I think is the word I want to use. And so then what they showed us was that they are timeless. And they're in the eternal now. Well, if we keep coming into the eternal now, then everything is here. They're here, and they're weaving with the full color spectrum. So they're going, oh, whatever you need is here, like, weaving these colors. And then you see the symbols coming out. So it's to represent, there's a lot of encoding in these cards. There's symbols behind symbols. They're in the shop. And if you want just the deck, you got to send us an email right now, I think. But you can get the course and the deck together if you want in the shop. So then what they do is they bring this timeless magic, because timeless means, oh, then I'm not worried about death. I'm not worried about time. I'm not worried about loss. I don't believe that this is the end of the world, or that happened and I'll never be whole again. Do you see what I mean? The idea is becoming a clear and open oracle. So they were with us through that, and they are weaving with us now. Now, what they're doing is saying, while you're in flow, you manifest. So everything is here. It's meeting you. It's coming through you. Your light body structure is bringing that. So here we had, let me stop. So I showed you this side of the jaguar. And this is representative of, we have this here, of course, in Mayaland, very big, but the feathered serpent is a symbol from Atlantis. So is the butterfly. And that's another symbol we'll be working with a solar deity called Chakmul, who you free the butterfly in your heart, your Atlantean wisdom, your Atlantean priestess, your Atlantean codes, and that was all like put to sleep, right? Then the other side is the jaguar, and the jaguar is the red jaguar, because this is the jaguar in your heart. And there's a throne here that's a red jaguar throne in the center of a pyramid, inside of a pyramid. And it has jade spots, 52. It's all sacred geometry. But the idea is, this is the inner light warrior, not war, but this is who you are. This is awakening in your heart, because the jaguar is a loving mother, but it's also a fierce if it has to be. Okay. And it knows how to sense everything. Oh, I think at the end of that, we did the jaguar medicine. Okay, good. I'm a jaguar medicine woman. Okay, let's do some messages. Okay, MK, I saw you before when we were on the other one, so we're going to start with you. Hi, Stephen. Hello, everybody. And Lisa and Marnie and Spirit Warrior. Hi. Oh, isn't it satisfying? I know those things. Hi, Jillian. Okay, good. So there's probably people in another dimension, and I don't know what to do about that right now. However, I did take a minute to do that. So there's some other information, but they're saying to wait on that. So we're going to go into MK. So I'm going to start tuning into you. If you have something specific, hold it in your heart or your energy field, or put it in the chat. And so what we're doing now is clearing and creating an open channel between MK. So I'm asking to be that clear and open oracle for MK's highest good at this time. What is aligned to her? So this is why, as an oracle, you don't really need to know someone or a lot of what they want, because of course there's a lot going on. But if you tune into what is for the highest good of that person at this time, then you're not deciding. All right. And she could be holding, oh, I want it to be about this particular thing. And it's going to be coming in through her field, right? So you'll be receiving your own messages as you're tuning into this. Okay. Hi, Margaret. Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness me. So MK says, what do I need to know right now? So you probably heard the answer. It's a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek answer, but it's the true answer is nothing. So there's nothing that you need. And we're going to pull a card, but the idea behind magic, prosperity magic, using the elements to create in our life the way we were meant to co-create, really working with them, is that we have to be inside of where we are. So if you think I need to know something, then you are always going to be in a state of needing to know something. What you want to do is, what is that you want to know? What do you want to know? Now, don't say, oh, try to define it. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to go to the future. It could be tomorrow. It could be a week from now. Could be whatever that would match. But I want you to start to say, okay, be in your heart. All right, we're not doing ego, we're doing heart. So you go in here and you say, okay, what's on my plate is a desire to know, that I feel like I need to know something. So I'm ready to look at that. And I'm aware that if I need something, then I don't have it. But the truth is that it's already here. So what is the path to releasing a need? Because I don't need anything. Everything's already here. Start to affirm that. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Okay, breathe into you. I'm here. I'm in the eternal now. I'm designed perfectly at the right time in the right moment. Everything I could need or require at every moment in time and space is already here. Now, how does that feel? Start to feel it in any way. Don't get too caught up in your head. Just release need, whatever way that feels. If it's like a gooey, sticky gum, or just, oh, yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, everything is here. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean that you know what it is, but I am the one who knows that everything I need is already here. I am the one that knows that everything I could possibly require in any moment in time and space, this is true for everybody, say this to yourself, is already here. Oh, that's right. That's how I now live my life. I walk every moment knowing everything I need to know, to let go of, to release, whatever. Okay, so body that for a moment, give it some flesh. Ooh, that's nice. There's some fire in the back of your heart, down by your sacral. All right, so I know, I see, I do see that. We're going to put these three out here. I don't know if it's that one. So now as you're breathing that, I want you to go to the next thing. Is there something that I know that I am ready to become aware of? I am now ready to become aware of what it is optimal for me to connect to align to within me. I already know it. I'm searching for it in the library of me. Breathe this in and start to embody it. What does it feel like? How does it look? Everybody can be doing this. This is a very powerful process. You could replace the words with what you want. Okay. Now, feel yourself taking a breath in and asking that breath to cleanse and clear you on all levels, times, dimensions, and spaces of anything that says you need or separates you from what is optimal for you to know in each moment. When you're ready, blow it out. and see and sense it. Feel it pulsing out from your center, pulsing out from your center, pulsing out, 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 clearing and cleansing through the auric field, the physical field, waves, pulses. Excellent. Come back to the center. Now stand here. I know. You just fill that space. I know. Because at the bottom, what is it that you most want to feel? I know, because I feel it already. Now decide on one thing that you consciously want to know. What's right there at the tip of your tongue? Just focus on it. Focus on it. Okay, drop it out of your mind into your heart like a little gift. Let it go down your arms into your hands. And now gift it. Now, as if you're standing there next to that pillar with the scrying bowl in the Delphi temple of the oracle, I know, I now align, become aware. Now accept. Now ask in your heart for the divine, sacred mystery guide to come forward now for your highest good in exactly where you are right now. Okay, got it. So you can stay there, relax, breathe. Let me find the card here for you. So this is in the deck. It's 29. I'm going to put it on the screen in a minute. And this is a big favorite of many of the clients because, well, for obvious reasons. Okay, let's see here. Now, since this has been birthing, we created these about 2 years ago. Okay, good. Hope you can see this. The priestess of the mystic arts, the ancient magician. So the different titles that we're talking about, oracle, enchantress, seer, right? A magician, everything. You can go on, shaman and so on. They all focus more on the idea of how you're using or how you choose to focus your power. So for you, MK, this is what's important right now, is to take a step back in time. So you can see what she's doing is she's gone to an old temple that's been forgotten, that's falling apart, that time has forgotten, and it's inside of you. You are the temple. And she's decided now that she's going to go back and awaken her ancient powers. And this is what you're being called to do. And you're being called to study mystical wisdom. She's our mascot for our school this year that I'm going to be talking about very soon, the details and everything. So we're going to have late January, we're going to have a class that everybody can come to, and then we're going to start the different priestess school things. Call on the wise past and future lives, practice magic and alchemy, and remember your soul lineages. I don't think that there's anything else really to come through from that, because she guided you to go into an embodiment. And I can see why now. In all cultures of mystery schools, you embody temples. You are a temple. So you see the Pyramid of Giza and you put it over you and you align. And then you realize that, the king's chamber is in your heart and the queen's chamber is in your womb. And, all the temples. This is going to that forgotten temple inside of you and beginning to practice your magic. Study again, remember again, awaken your telepathic skills. This is truly for everyone. I hope everyone did that process and everybody received this message, because honestly, this is, thank you, MK, you were the channel, which is why we're here together, right? This is definitely for everybody, right? So practicing this, being in a group, having these activations that I do that you're getting a lot of opportunity to practice with today, you get an idea of how I work and what we do. And wherever you are, then you could come and say, okay, I'm seeing this, but I don't understand that. Or I think this means that. And then I can look into your field. This is what we're going to be doing on Sunday. And I can say, okay, I can help you clarify or decipher what you're feeling or what you're sensing. If you feel blocked, I will always be able to help you see that there's actually a doorway right there, that it's in front of you. And so this is how we grow. It's more like an apprenticeship where we're doing it and activating, and then doing it and then activating. So beautiful. And that's another thing right now, very, very important to remember your soul lineages, to do some past life work, to remember your soul's, there's so many parts of you that are ready and willing and want to work with us, right? So, okay, good. How was that? Oh, you're so welcome. I keep seeing this temple in a cave when we go into activations. Oh, fantastic. Well, you should come down here. We go into a lot of caves. I'm doing a private pilgrimage in a week for a full week, just with the one person. And it's so beautiful to do ceremony, to call spirit, to be the conduit, to be the oracle, to be the clear and open channel, the priestess, the shaman for someone who's like, this is what I'm looking for. And I want to go through, a shamanic journey. So we're on a pilgrimage and it's all designed for her. So as we're going into caves, and there's so many different things and places that we can go and we're going to go. So I have to be the conduit, the clear conduit. That's what's optimal for her, not what I think is really cool and groovy. So I've got lots and lots of things. And then sometimes it'll be like, this person is asking for this. It's something I've never done before. And then I find it, then I'm guided by spirit to that cave or that experience or that healer or whatever. So we go to pyramids, we go to sacred sites, we go into the jungle and the nature and the caves and the water and do ceremonies at night and the day and cacao and fire. And we're going to do a full fire ceremony. And it's just, it's just a powerful thing. And this is what we do on the retreats too. We go through a journey. But the idea that you have to, whether you're guiding it or you're going on it, it's important for her or for you to be this clear and open channel as well. So that was beautiful. In Greece, I see the feet of a large statue. Oh, okay, good. Well, then that is probably in the Acropolis in the Pantheon, the Parthenon, on the Acropolis. So in Athens, the big tall thing, and at the top you can go to the top, you can't go inside of any of the temples anymore. But that was dedicated to Athena, of course. That's why Athens is, and up there is the olive tree that she gave to Athens, and the first temple of the first priestess of Athena is up there. So a lot of really beautiful sacred feminine energy there. And and so if you were an oracle, or almost any form of sacred priestess in those times, or mystery school person, you worked in the sanctuaries of Athena. Now, Demeter was the mystery, healthy Eleusinian mystery. So, but there were many other goddesses and many other energies involved, and Asclepios, who was the god of healing, who had a wife who was the goddess of soothing. Oh my God, I love it so much. And you'd go to sleep to talk to him. So, okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, Mobile Margaret, you are going to get read next. Good for you. Even for me, please pick my card. I am new here. Okay, good. So all I want everyone to do is tune in to everything we just received, and let's go clear and cleanse. We're going to keep all the energies of what we just experienced and that are optimal for us. And that's different for each of us. So as I do this to myself, I'm doing it to you. And chimes are so good for clarity. And then you're going to receive any of the gifts, any of the divine activation, any of what came through during that. And now we're becoming back to the center, a clear and open channel for the highest good. And I asked to be a clear and open channel for the highest good of Miss Margaret. Ooh la la. Very beautiful. So as you relax, please close your eyes, and everyone do this. Maybe you will receive information for her also. You have activated and her here as an oracle. You are one in this sacred space and temple with us, and we are clearly connected into the caves and temples of Delphi, of the oracles in Greece, and I would wager much that everyone here, everyone listening, was an oracle here at one time. So we are here in sacred space between the worlds, connecting to the different times, different worlds that are optimal. Breathe into your heart, sit in your heart, and open it. If you have a question or something, if it's right in front of you, don't try to be all like, oh, I'm so spiritual. Let it come up. I'm in grief, I'm in sadness, I'm stressed, I'm worried, I'm overwhelmed, but allow it to come up and let these energies around you receive it with unconditional love. This is the divine feminine. We are in the temple of the priestesses. There is nothing here but love, adoration, acceptance, accelerated healing, and you're bathed in it. Release anything, and there's nothing that you must release. And relax in your heart and declare, I am a clear and open channel for the highest good of me at this time and all concerned. I'm ready and willing to become a clear and open channel, to receive guidance of love and light through my guides, to align to my mission and to my purpose, and to embody the divine gifts I was given to use now. The first thing that appears for you, beautiful lady, is a halo. And it looks like, as I was tracing your light body, it was like, whoa. It was like looking at a Byzantine type of painting in like gold, you know, in these colors where they just painted a big circle around the head and painted it gold. And it's like that solid that this halo is there. And then down, I began to come down your shoulders, and I let go because it was clear that you were wearing this very sacred cloak and that you have a strong embodiment that must be invited, received, and allowed to come forward. It's a part of you that you're afraid of. You may or may not know it. You may or may not know that you have a fear of this part of you, but this part of you is very sacred. It's very pure. It's very connected to higher realms. It has a little Mary energy, Mary Magdalene energy, but not necessarily like that's who you were or anything. That energy is more carrying the divine sacred feminine, sometimes being the only one carrying, and sometimes being hidden and incognito, and sometimes being revered, and sometimes being misunderstood, and sometimes being hurt, and sometimes being blessed. And the energies that that lineage carries is like right behind you, like this person with the cloak comes up over the head, and it's very soft little ripples, has a very distinct style. I'm not sure it's Byzantine, but it's Italian, and it's you know, I don't know, whenever they were painting a lot of religious paintings, it's like the face is dark. You can't see the face. It's taller than you. As this is a very strong power that you embody. So we're going to let the cards speak. So you can see that I'm an oracle and I'm a seer, and it's a little hard for me to, I could go on for about an hour. So if you want to do a reading with me, please come. Also, Mayan Destiny birth chart reading. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. These are so amazing. These are so amazing. All right. Well, I'm not surprised by this. All right, Miss Margaret. Let me share. This is what you got. 16, the goddess of love, bliss, and blessings. And what's interesting is this energy is a very merry energy. So this deck doesn't have anyone or very few that are specifically like, oh, this is, excuse me, I'm going to scroll this way. This is Mary Magdalene. This is Athena. They asked me not to do that, but to expand out to like, what does Athena represent? What are the energies? And that's a mystery. That's a power. That's an embodiment. That's a state. And that state can be embodied by you. And it's not just one person, that embodied it. So, okay, here we go. She's so beautiful. And Chris and I made these together. And it was such a co-creative process. And it took years. And it was back and forth. And there were so many versions of her. And this is really the energy you want, okay, is to breathe this in. This is what you want to surrender. This is what you want to embody. This is what is inside this part of you. It's a very enlightened part, meaning that it knows how to be centered, calm, spiritual, like a priestess, like completely silent, understanding the realms. And there's a disconnect. And this is what you must do. Just look at her. The message is in the picture. So in the course, the Oracle course that's available on the shop, we go into how to read the picture, how to enter the world that they created. This is an entire mystery world. She could take you on a journey. You might embody her. You might have all of that darkness in this very beautiful part of you that's hidden, that's been threatened, that hasn't felt safe. Whatever the many reasons we all have, yours may come to you and you may not need to know them. So don't wait to know anybody what the reasons are for anything. Take the message, feel it, embody it, ask these mysteries. This is what they're called, these beautiful, divine, sacred feminine. They ask them to stay with you, ask them to dream with you, ask them to come to you, ask them to hold you, ask them to continue to help you understand their message, and then let it happen, let it unfold, go to sleep with them. All right. Embody it, breathe it in, take a little time to listen. Don't rush through life. Don't try to figure everything out. So there it says surrender. So that's definitely part of this. Surrender and receive, okay? This is accepting that everything in life is for pleasure. It doesn't mean that you're going to enjoy being drilled by the dentist or abused by someone, right? It means that you can take everything and bring it back into balance by detaching from the story and coming back into the love and the bliss that you have, because you can always tap into that and you renew yourself. Now, this is definitely self-love, and the self-love is another message by Mary, by the Marys. Blessings, nurturing desires. Nurturing is very important now. The Mayan wisdom keeper, Miguel Angel, who's going to be at the March retreat, I certainly hope you come to be with him. He says this is the time of re-nurturing. I don't know if that's a word, but I love it. Re-nurturing, nourishing ourselves. That means acceptance. So this is surrendering into yourself, knowing you're beautiful, knowing under that cloak, in the fear, anything that you feel you had to hide from, anything that felt like it wasn't safe, being here, or you connecting to it. It could be that a lot of us have like protecting, the baby, protecting a part of ourselves, or fear of our powers. There's different reasons, but this is surrendering into it and letting that softness engulf you. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I want to do a few more of these. Okay, let's go back here. And I would say Jillian. Hi, Jillian. Okay, good. Jillian. Okay. Okay, so now there's a message for Jillian. So we're going to just go ahead and we ask to realign with our center, clearing and cleansing, disconnecting from all the energies of that message, and keeping whatever is for our highest good and letting everything else go. And you see a clear and open channel available, right? To Margaret, to MK, to whoever. All right. And then now we're going to connect to Jillian, to Jillian, to Jillian. We ask for clear and open connection to the highest good of Jillian. Jillian. Ooh, you got a lot of rainbow energies around you. Jillian, Jillian, Jillian in the background, eh? Is it the mother? Oh, the inner. All right. They're whoops, I don't know why that happened. Sorry. I don't think I know what I'm doing. Okay. Why is that there? I don't know. Oh, this one. There we go. Okay, good. So I'm going to share. So you're getting a good idea of some of the things we'll do in the workshop. And it's designed for 3 hours. It's not 90 minutes. You get all the replays. We'll make all these different things. We'll include this as well. We'll edit this. And then you'll be able to interact. We'll be able to talk, okay? Unlike here where I can't talk to you. The best thing to do is to go get it. It's on 111. I thought that was kind of fun. And it's in the shop right here. It's easy to find. All right, so now we are going to, which one are we going to here? We're going way back. And la-ti-da. Okay. Jillian. Interesting. Jillian. Oh, okay. Jillian. Okay. Jillian. No. Okay, good. So okay. Well, both this one, the Rainbow Creator Goddess of Pure Prosperous Mind, she's about purifying your mind. She's very, very attached to you too. So if you had the deck and we were doing a reading just for you, we would go into her, and there was possibly a few other ones. So there's a lot of ones here that work with the prosperous full color spectrum and the other things, the elements, things that have been here since the beginning of time that we use to create reality. So Jillian, so the grandmothers are your oracle today, and they are dream weavers. They're timeless, like we talked about. And the reason that they wanted to be called Prosperity Dreamweavers, we did a class called Prosperity Magic with them. It's in the shop. It's really stunning. Changed everything. It was about 2 years ago. It changed completely how I looked at making money, achieving what prosperity was, how it came, because they insist, number one, on peace. So I would say that your first message is peace. Where are you not in peace? Where are you not choosing peace? Where are you not speaking peace? Where are you not allowing yourself to have inner peace? Where are you seeing conflict? okay, on any level. So these are expansive messages. Oracles bring through messages that have a lot of symbolism that could mean something different to Marty and to you, right? So you want to tune in to see what, again, the symbols, the light, the color, what is on here. Breathing in, feeling, what is it making you think of? Maybe you need to close your eyes. Maybe you're being drawn into the world. Now, the main thing that I said, like I was coming through for you, is that idea of peace. That if you find peace within, you find peace with your body, you stop being at war with your body, don't criticize it. You stop. It doesn't mean you have to stop like eating well or getting fit or whatever you might be wanting to do. You don't judge it as wrong and you don't judge it as bad. The same thing in everything. Your money. Where are you not at peace with money? Where are you not at peace with the money you have, the money you had, the money you spend, the money you lost, the money you gained, who gave you the money, how the money comes? There's a big bed of prosperity inside of you that's tangled, and it's not allowing growth. Like there's a good thing, and then it doesn't expand because it's tangled. So they're weavers, and this is perfect because there's a lot of weaving in the Maya mythology of the energies, the aspects of the mother being weavers of the loom of what's going on within you. Now, peace in the heart and in the throat. Could you speak more peace to yourself? To yourself. Interesting. So White Buffalo Calf Woman is coming in because she's the carrier of peace in the Rainbow Tribe. And we're going to be doing a show with her next week because she's going to be one of our guides this year, bringing peace, bringing the Rainbow Tribe back together, following the sacred wisdom of the White Buffalo. And she is definitely another one that you might want to look up. Peace is your number one thing. So stop rushing, worrying, pushing when you realize the present moment is already rich and vast. Don't make it happen. It's already done. True prosperity flows when you are still, listening, and receiving. All right. They weave dreams into form using the full color spectrum of creation. So you can trust their guidance, your soul's true dreams. You can't do it alone. We can't do it alone because we can't see them. But these energies who support us, who are happy to be here, or are full of love, they know how to conjure that, how to bring that up within us. And then our job is to release any barriers we have within us. So the overall thing here is peace. And the declaration, the spell from the grandmothers is, I am weaving my dream with the prosperity grandmothers in every moment. I receive everything I require in the peaceful, powerful, purposeful, prosperous present moment. Very nice. Again, I think that was very relevant for all of us, wasn't it? How beautiful. So how's everybody feeling? Anybody? Just if Stephen, if you want one, I'll do one for you next. Just say yes, that's all. Let me turn this off here. Hide. Okay. And whoops, comments. Okay. I feel so, I love Greece, but I feel drawn. And I was supposed to go on the Mystery Sea cruise, and they keep putting my picture on the poster. And I told them I can't go like in September. So, however, yeah, it's a cruise with a lot of other speakers, and I'm not a boat person, and there's too many energies there. And I was going to be the sacred guide to all the sites, and I just want to go and just be at the sacred sites, be on the land, go to the local places to eat, like my trip I took a few years ago. So it seems to be popping up a lot. If you are seriously interested in going to Greece, potentially this year, like in the fall, maybe, I don't know. Please reach out. Tell Donna. Okay. Scrying bowls. I swear to God, once you start looking at I'm just trying to see if I have a picture of the oracle. So you could just look up Oracle of Delphi, and most of the images will show that very flat, wide bowl, you know, with the scroll things coming out on a long, tall pillar. And she sits also on a very tall sort of stool with 3 feet. And there's symbolism, you know, like in all cultures and traditions, the sacred geometry, the connection to the divine, it's all symbolism, right? So, okay, so perfect and on point. The hidden tangle now in full light beam. We love a good tangle to unwind. Awesome, Jillian. Awesome. Very, 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 very good. I love that. Excellent. Yeah, it's always fun. So I want to just say to everybody, I'm not criticizing anyone. I am never telling you something in a critical way. If you perceive it that way, or if I come across that way, I want to say, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you for allowing me to realize that. And I love you. I truly am here to be a clear and open channel. And when I see something and I know it will help you to know it, it's always to support you. And I'm only shown what spirit wants you to see, right? Wants you to know. And that's what you always do, like what's optimal for me. And then, you know, this card comes up too, right? So, okay, good. Stephen. So we're going to clear, breathe, and connect to the highest good for Stephen at this time. I ask to be a clear and open channel for the highest good of Stephen and all concerned. I am a clear and open channel connected to Stephen, heart to heart. I am presence to I am presence, higher self to higher self, through time and space. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, you're a time traveler, so I know exactly who your card is. A portal opened in your heart just now. So, you know, of course, I'm going to be teaching you ways to receive information that I've learned to become a more clear and open channel. And then I'll be able to do this for you, like in the workshop. However, you know, what I want you to do is open your own channels to how you receive energy. So Stephen, there's a structure around you, very, very linear. It looks a little bit like a step pyramid. It's in a shadow behind you, comes up over your head, comes down. Your hands are out. You are a cross in the Maya tradition. As a daykeeper, I'm a baby daykeeper. And we do a cross reading, and it is your birth sign in your heart, your left hand, your right hand, of course, have the masculine, feminine powers. You have a conception sign. You have an energy that came to hold you connected to your blueprint, your conception, and below you or in front of you, your destiny. And you're standing like that, but it's more like light. And then I look down at your heart and it began to swirl like a whirlpool, a lot of light, and that equal cross, right? But up and down, not as an X, like in your heart, and it's opening. It's like a big portal, like a wormhole or vortex open. It looks like a lot of light energy going down in it. So breathe in right now. Just close your eyes if you haven't, and breathe in. Anyone else, just close your eyes. Maybe you're hearing or seeing something for Stephen. Maybe you're receiving something yourself in a different way. So we all, of course, every priest, every priestess, every sacred person knows how to time travel. What does that mean? It means that time is a structure, and we can easily, in many different ways, move through time and space, reconnect with any life, any power, any place, and so on. And it's something that we didn't think was possible. We're just waking up to it being possible. We thought it was mechanical. Now we're realizing there's a whole other energetic science in the world, and you know, portals and all these types of things. So this is just focus on your heart. Okay, Stephen, you have a very strong, and this step pyramid shape behind you, above to your hands, is also the perfect reflection of it below you, behind you. This is a sacred mind symbol. It's carved on a lot of pyramids that we go to, and it is representing the temple, the above, the below. You're in the center. You very definitely were some kind of shaman. You were specialized in time. You specialized in, you watched the stars, you watched the cycles, and you traveled. You were also a star walker. You could move out through time and through space. So let's see here. Where are you? I think here you are, very, very quickly. So this is the guide, the Sacred Feminine Mystery that's coming forward for you. She's called the Divine Time Traveler, and she's the master of ancient mysteries. So she's come forward to reactivate this memory for you. It's going to be happening on a cellular memory. It's going to be working with your DNA, your mind, your chakras. You have many levels to your light body. We're aware, we're not aware of some of them. Everybody who works with me, you all need to know about light body sickness or ascension sickness. You shift your energies, you raise your frequencies, you expand your capacity in your light body in order to be able to receive more clearly, to be a clear and open channel. And there's going to be shifts. You might feel sick, you might have a headache, you might just different things may happen. You might want to cry a lot. You want to just love yourself through everything, accept everything as what's optimal, what's coming up, and be there. So you can see for you what we were seeing, like in her belly, you see that the flower of life, we call it the Akashic Ascension Sphere. It's our primary logo. It's our travel. It's up here in the corner. This is what we use. And this is what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing more like what's behind her, but even much more vortexy with this very solid cross right there. No, actually, it's in your heart, right up here. And then you see she's sitting, going within. Okay. She's the master of ancient mysteries. Why? Because she's sitting in stillness in a time-space continuum as the master of time. The past and future are all around her, in front of her, behind her, through any portal. They're not far away. They're not like 10,000 years away or light years away. This is the universe, is that everything is already done. Everything is instant. The minute that you embody it, you declare it, you feel it, you say it, it all links up. You believe it, you are there. It manifests in your life, or you are there. So the key to this is that there's infinite resources throughout time, and you can access them. The fact that this is in your heart means that you were trained to travel through your heart and through the cross. What is the cross? Not the Christian cross, not a crucifixion type cross. This is being in the center, okay, of your powers above and below, right? Within and without. Being at the crossroads, standing not just in your heart, but then in the center of the heart, that, okay? And many other aspects of what this means, because this is how you open the mysteries of prosperity, is to understand eternal time, that you're eternal, then suddenly you're not desperate, you're not needing it, you're not looking for it, you're not wanting it, you're going, oh my gosh, it's already here. Oh my gosh, I'm out there looking for it and it's right here. You get to visit your prosperous future and connect and communicate and have that part of you as a guide. Then you embody it more quickly, and pretty soon you're in what you wish for next to be manifested in your life. You can connect with your prosperous past, any life. You could connect with a past that has a wound. So the sacred geometry of the Merkaba, the star tetrahedron here, next to her is typically called in the ancient mystery schools the Merkaba or Merkaba. It's a chariot of light. It's one aspect of your light body that people use as a chariot. However, I see you in this structure I described to you. So I want you to stay inside of that, re-listen to this, write it down, see it, feel it. Very important, because it's a dark structure that's flat, like it's protecting you, or it's strong, or it's holding something, or it's behind you, but it is part of you standing inside of that, above and below, in this very balanced, strong state, opening this portal, and then again inside of it, this cross. That is, you are at the crossroads of time. You're at the crossroads. You're uniting this and that. All right. These are parts of the technology, the spiritual technology of knowing how to move through time and space safely. So the main thing that she wants you to know is that to use your powers with caution because it's not to play with. It's not for ego, right? So time magic works through breath, intention, and consciousness, enabling you to travel through time and dimensions with your light body, symbolized by the star tetrahedron. And that sacred tool helps you to travel freely through time. And what happens next? You can reverse imbalances, you can heal things, you can shape your future, you can learn from the past, and you can learn that you didn't die, that it wasn't the end of the world that this happened, that in fact that was the best thing to happen to move you forward out of that space, but you keep thinking it's bad and recreating it. So time is your creative material. Use it to fertilize your prosperity, okay? So I enter this sacred space in reverence and love, and I ask that time open doors to me, guiding me to the resources that I need. I align with my prosperous future, past and present. I am whole, I am healed, and I am flowing in the timeless present moment. And so it is. Well, all of these seem like they're just for all of us. They seem incredibly powerful. I can't imagine anybody not getting something out of every single one of these. So you're so welcome, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm feeling into this now. I think we have. Thank you, Stephen. I love it when each of you, step forward and it's for you, but it's for all of us. Is so powerful. And that's another thing that's fun about being in these Oracle classes and practicing together. So, okay. All right, Spirit Messenger, are you still here? So, Spirit Messenger, can you just let me know if you're here? I know if you have a question, otherwise, we'll just step into your field for you, with your permission. And Lisa, you keep popping up. There's another spirit. Spirit Warrior. Huh. Okay, Spirit Warrior and Lisa Cat and Spirit Messenger. So this message is going to be for each of you individually, but also you as a group. There's some kind of synergy in your energy fields. There may be a connection with some other lives that you have together. And your energy here together is creating what I call a gateway. So you have the 3 points creating a triangle or a tetrahedron or a gateway. And I'm just going to pop over here to get something. Yeah. And so focus on that. Breathe, relax. If you have a question or whatever, let it come up. And remember, you're also receiving. I'm not the only one receiving. I'm just over here what I'm being shown, and you're going to be seeing something different, which is why I'm sure many of the other incredible psychic priests and priestesses here, all of us magic folk, everybody's probably receiving something. Maybe you're not conscious of it, and it's okay for each of us. So I'll be right back. Whew, okay, my mouth got so dry and I had to wipe my lips. Okay, let's see. I was getting different messages. All right, that's what I'm going to do first. So this is going to be fun. So this happens, not a lot, but not infrequently. Excuse me, in the readings where there's multiple people who are specifically tagged, and then of course we're all receiving. So we have Spirit Messenger and Spirit Warrior and Lisa Cat. All right, my 3 priestesses. So I'm going to show you something. This is the shop, and here we go, Oracle. So now we've got this beautiful experience we're going to have happening. And this is, it really goes with the flow. So this is just the structure that I channeled, and then but we're going to get live transmissions from the oracles, interpretation, how to interpret them. We're going to be doing the practice sessions. I'll be doing group readings, and we're going to have these 3 distinct things where, like I said to you, we'll have a cleansing or an activation that each of them will be different, and you'll be able to pull them out and use them. And then we'll have these mystery teachings and these practice principles that we'll embody and we'll practice. So they were telling me that one of the reasons we have the 3 ladies right now is you're kind of embodying these 3 practices. All right. So these are ancient mystery school priestess practices. And so we're just going to look at it now, each of us, right? So we're going to breathe into the moment, and we're going to ask to be clear and open channels for the highest good. And we give thanks to Spirit Messenger, Spirit Warrior, and to Lisa for calling these energies in, for connecting this portal and this gateway for us today, and for standing as 3 pillars of light for these sacred mystery practices. The law of inner sight and your new Kundalini senses, your Kundalini. So one of you is embodying, and I'm going to let you choose, and anybody here, which one of these do you most embody, or well, your inner sight opening at other levels. Okay, your chakras, your palm corridors, your heart, the next evolution of your inner sight to be the oracle and receive through these channels. Okay. That energy is going to be related to a particular, oh, got it, to the Kundalini Dragon Empress. So we'll come back to that, whichever one of you feels that's you. I'm getting a name, but I don't want to interrupt you. Now, one of you is embodying, and we're all going to be learning this, but right now for us to understand this. So if you're here and you feel like, I think I want to do this workshop, but I'm not sure, it's going to be so powerful that you're going to leave with completely different actual senses, light body structure, abilities, knowledge, wisdom, and then the tools to keep working with it, to integrate it, to repeat it, to make it a habit, to become a master of it, and to keep opening answers for you every single day. All right. This is called the Ancient Priestess Divine Questioning Technique. So the ancient wise ones, which are embodied here in these, knew how to activate your body's higher senses. And we've been stuck, blocked, blind to them, disconnected, tangled, and we're untangling now, right? And to use them to receive. So I call it our intuitive network, divine knowledge, incredible guidance, and miraculous. And those who spoke to the universe knew exactly the magical steps you must take to clearly connect. So this is about, how do you ask like an ancient priestess? How do you ask like an oracle? How do you prepare yourself and enter that space? And the representative for that right now for us is going to be, well, we did do her. Okay. So it's going to be the Egyptian goddess of resurrection. And what does that mean? Well, most of us deeply relate to Egypt, right? A priestess, the Egyptian priestess. And And she is the priestess of resurrection because they were obsessed with life after death. They were obsessed with making sure to prepare you, to bury you right, to understand how to communicate with the right energies, the right elements, the right gods or goddesses, whatever name you want for them, that help them to transition from this body into the next highest level, maintaining your consciousness. This is what the priestesses and the priesthoods and the sacred wisdom knew. This is what's within us. All right. So I'm not finding her card, so we'll look her up. And then the next one for everyone to connect to is the mystery practice number 2. We're going to activate on, 3. Where'd you go? Here we go. On Sunday, 1/1/1 of the 1 year. And so it's going to be the 1. And the sacred fire prosperity alignment principle. So we're aware that we're going into the fire year of the horse, and it's a masculine yang year. So it's very strong, very powerful, very fast. We know that those are the energies. We don't know how they're going to unfold for us, for our culture, for our globe, for our family. And yet the purpose right now is to walk the priestess path, which is what I mean is like whoever you are, connect to your sacred feminine, reawaken these gifts inside of you. Make sure that the fire doesn't burn you down, doesn't singe you, doesn't make you hide. Okay, doesn't make you afraid of your own fire, of your own power, of your own ability, of the cycles of life and death, of being the phoenix that's reborn from the ashes. If you don't let go of something, it's impossible to get something. If you are on a trapeze, if you don't let go, you can't fly across and catch the hands that are waiting for you. And then that person has a problem and you fall or you have a problem. So this is what we are doing now, is aligning with the powers that are coming. Embed and access the divine feminine mysteries of the sacred fire. So I want whoever feels drawn to this, just right now, pick one and just start to feel and see yourself as that pillar of light from above and below, from the heart of the sky to the heart of the earth. And I am now the pillar of light of the sacred fire prosperity alignment principle. I embed and access the divine feminine mysteries of the sacred fire and the ancient wisdom. I now give permission for it to open channels to my divine communication, known and unknown. I now align my frequency with my already fulfilled outcomes and allow wealth, health, clarity, and support to flow effortlessly into my life. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, very interesting, who's going to embody the fire in this last one? So that kind of gave us an introduction into the activations, the angles, the aspects, the facets of this entire divination, oracle, seer, knowing, talking to yourself, knowing what your body's trying to tell you. What does this disease mean? What does that person, I thought I was over that. Well, you're mostly living in the reflection of your past. So don't believe what's in front of you. Don't start judging yourself or think that you've failed or that you've gone backwards. Just say, oh, that's interesting, and go back to being what you wish to be. So these are going to open what I call priestess principles within you. These are awakening of sacred symbols, sacred codes that we received when we were in mystery schools, that certain sounds, certain chants, certain activations, certain symbols reawaken at different levels as you are ready, which means you have to keep preparing your light body, cleansing your ego, releasing your fears, transmuting everything. You are the alchemist. Everything is abundance. Just shift what it's an abundance of. You have everything you need at your fingertips. Okay, so now the sacred fire. Who's coming forward for the sacred fire prosperity? Oh, it's too bad we don't have Grace here. She knows. I think I have to change this now. Okay, now I'll go over here. Yeah, okay. Is that who really? Oh, yes, you are. Okay, never mind. I thought the last one might be someone else, but no, this is the one that I saw from the beginning. So this really is the year of the Phoenix, right? So first we have to burn. We've been shedding. Okay. And our inner passions have been stirring, and our Kundalini, which is our life force and our creativity and everything that's been suppressed and feared and misunderstood and disconnected from. So as you become a clear and open channel, you can now be the conduit for that. So everybody, this is the guide for the third one we just saw. Let me look again. Where's the shop here? So make sure you come and join us all. And if you can't come live, that's okay. Now, this is the Sacred Fire Prosperity Alignment Principle. So this is the guide. This is the Prosperity Sacred Feminine Guide that's here to help you embed and access the divine feminine mysteries of the sacred fire, your ancient wisdom, and open your channels to divine communication. Okay, this is, you're not tuning in to more struggle, more pain, and more lack. You're tuning in to an already fulfilled outcome of wealth, health, clarity, support. And you're also here to embody effortlessness. Okay, that is what this channel that you're embodying is. This is what this is going to be bringing to us. Number seven is sacred in every culture. It's full of mystery. There are 7 primary personal chakras, right? There's 7 and 7 and 7. What I really enjoy is the Maya perspective, which says 7 is the center, it's the end, it's completion. You've reached the top, and they count up a pyramid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're standing at the top 7. You come down the other side, it's 13. The sacred calendar is 13 numbers. That's all they have in that calendar is 13. And so number 7 is considered an incredibly powerful. However, here's the challenge of number 7. So the energies this year are going to be offering all of us and each of you individually a challenge to be at the top, being able to see the past, the future, more options, see more clarity, and then not get stuck in indecisiveness. And if you've already been an indecisive person, if you've already get stuck, or if you already keep looking backwards and going to your old stuff again, you have to burn it down. This is the year it will be burned down for you. So I recommend everybody get to doing some burning of your own so that you aren't just consumed by the energy of fire burning you down, but you're using it, you're calling on it, you're familiar with it, you speak its language. There's fire priestess lineages, there's fire whisperers, there's fire, so many levels, solar energies, deities, energies, crystals, you know, the energies like citrine and amber and I forget what the other one is right now, calcites and different gold and these things, these hold that energy, right? So it's alive many places. This is the Phoenix reborn. So I've been saying this is the year of the Phoenix because we are now entering the second half of the decade. So if you're holding this space, that means that you have to be willing to ignite your spirit, become and realize that you are, the physical you is just a mask. It's a sacred mask, it's a temple, but it's a vehicle. You are the spirit behind, within, and you are never dead. You are never killed. You are never over. You are never forgotten. So this is igniting yourself, from resurrecting yourself. That's what a phoenix is. It's complete purification, release, surrender, letting go. It's connection to cosmic consciousness, to the Akasha, to beyond, to your infinite self, to the eternal self, to begin to see, not see what's in front of you, but see what's within you, see what wants to be projected from you. And this is a deep secret of manifestation. Don't be looking at what's out there and saying, why isn't that gone? Why isn't this here yet? Then you're in the lack of it and you're never going to get anything different. Pull your vision back. Do not report what you see. Be here. This is igniting your spiritual sun self. Very, very, very powerful. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right. So that is whichever one of you ladies, you might be feeling that you're holding all of them, but I feel called to share that I think Spirit Warrior is holding the energy of this pillar for all of us right now. And that's fine if you don't feel that or you do. Everybody, this is for all of us. Now we're going to go to the next one was, all right, I'm going to need to do that and go very fast to the end here. There she is. All right, some reason we're doing this backwards from what we were talking about. So this is the embodiment of the practice number 2. Now, if you get anything from this little thing we're doing now, coming to the workshop, using it again, using it as a sacred priestess tool, using it as a sacred mystery book that's being offered to you from secrets from places that people weren't allowed to know and remember this, or you weren't allowing yourself. And this is the ancient priestess divine questioning technique. And this is what we're talking about, activating your body's higher senses, using them to receive divine knowledge and knowing that it's incredible guidance, feeling the miracles, being in the miraculous energy, right? Those who spoke to the universe knew. You must know. You must embody. I know. I don't have to know personally. I am a channel for the knowing. There's no guessing. There's no seeking. There's no wondering. You are a clear and open oracle, which means what the universe knew, the magical steps, how to be clear, how to connect, how to ask the oracle, how to be the oracle. These are embodied in this beautiful divine guide. So this guide is the Priestess of Resurrection and ancient Egyptian initiations. So in all mystery schools, in all cultures across time, whether they called it a mystery school or not, you went through initiations. Even if you didn't become a shaman, a healer, a wise woman, a medicine man, even if that wasn't like one of your life gifts, you were doing something else. Maybe you were an architect, you had to go through initiations. We go through them. You go through becoming an adult. You go through getting your first job. You go through divorce. You go through having a child. You go through many things, and we don't honor them in most cultures now. We don't have rituals for passing into the next level of awareness. When you leave a house that you've lived in for 10 years, when you leave a job you've worked at for 20 years, when you graduate from school, when it's your first time out of school, going into the world as a completely different person. At every level of life, when your kids leave home and you're suddenly are free to go around the world, what do? I met this wonderful woman, happy birthday, June, different June, who her husband died a while back. And I don't know how quickly, I'm going to say she immediately, but what she did with that, because our children were grown and not living in the house anymore, is she started to travel the world. And she did that for 8 years. She went home, but she traveled a lot and to adventurous places, lots of times to Mexico, lots of pyramids, lots of ancient things. And it filled her soul. She was just not sitting at home grieving, not sitting at home worrying, not sitting at home. She took her transition as an initiation and she went on a journey. Okay, so this is, of course, with Egypt, with the Maya, with all the cultures that have left us symbols, languages that we can use, that we can runes, there's ancient symbols and they are alchemy codes. They activate the symbols of the spiral in here, the symbols of the flower of life in here. There's many other things encoded in here. This is a sacred chamber. This is leading from the hall of records, the halls of Amenti, of you, and resurrecting yourself into a new life, which is what the fire is going to do. So this is, again, another aspect of the Phoenix this time, eternal life. It's time to go back to the mystery schools, you guys. And we're going to ignite our third eye visions and master time again. So you see these themes overlapping that are weaving our beautiful opportunities this year. And finally, we have the Kundalini Dragon Empress, and she's back quite a ways. So let me go back this way. And she's so exquisite. Da, 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 3, 2, 1. She's somewhere near the beginning here. Come along. There she is. 11. Oh, this is beyond perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. Okay. I love when you start to speak the divine languages. So if you like spirit numbers or angel numbers, if you like to say, I saw 3 birds, then I saw 5 birds, and I nature's speaking to you, the weather's speaking to you, the numbers are speaking to you. It's so wonderful because we're doing this workshop on Sunday, 1/11. 1, the year 1. So that's 2 11s. So, okay, there we have the 11 energy. And this is the final energy for us today. And of course, these are for each of you. Now, this is the one that I feel Lisa Cat is holding. And I feel like the last one that we just talked about, the spirit messenger is holding. And that's simply what I'm feeling. So if you feel differently, it doesn't matter. We're all embodying everyone in Lakech, Alakin. I am another you. You are another me. And we are reflections of each other as well. So this is our beautiful Kundalini Dragon Empress. So the theme of last year and this ending of what we're going through now, the snake year, the sacred serpent, is of course transformation. It's awakening your Kundalini. What is your Kundalini? Your Kundalini, your Koyopa, lightning in your blood, is your life force. It's your blueprint of your soul's potential, combined with everything that's needed in order to ignite it, to come to life within you, and then to allow you to turn on all the powers, realign the way you think, who you are, all your bodies, so that they're sending out a different frequency. And now you're not attracting to you, you're sending a different signal out. And what you're seeing on the movie screen around you, the mirror, is the beautiful life, world purpose that you came to be, to project. So, of course, this means that your original soul blueprint is awakening. And each of us are holding this because the Aquarian age is about us rising in our personal powers. That means we have to learn to embody our shadow and our light, learn to say no to the things that strangle us, that hold us back, that make us afraid. Start to say yes. Get a spirit guide, get a spirit counsel, talk to them every day. Do not make this a part-time thing. Commit to your spirit, because if you're here, you're ready to receive a lot of information that is for you, for your family, for the world, for the future, for the past. How do we know what amazing things could come out of you if you were aligned? So this is where we are now. I'll just be this pillar of light. The law of inner sight and the new Kundalini, Kundalini, Kundalini. Now, that is the Mayan word for Kundalini. Interesting. And everything in words are power. Words are spells. Words are programs. When they're said with clarity and coherence with what you're thinking and what you're feeling, you're not feeling this will never happen, but I want it. You have to align all of those. And then as they emanate from you, they are going to awaken these senses, aligned to just exactly your perfect powers. What's optimal for you at this time? What are your natural gifts? What are the gifts that are awakening? You have to go through life finding yourself, accepting yourself, recognizing yourself, realizing yourself, awakening who you are within. And then you get access to this wisdom. Become a time traveler, become a healer, become a priestess that awakens the ancient things, become an oracle that sees things, that help people make choices and decisions. Everyone went to the oracle to ask whether they were like, should I go to war, and they were a king, or they were a military person, or a regular person, or whatever. Everyone went to the oracle. And so you are your own oracle now. And you're becoming that because you're declaring it. And if you don't give permission to your inner sight to come forward, the fears that have held it back can still come up. After you activate today, after you activate on Sunday, after you activate 10 more times, you may still go into fear. So what everyone does, please stop giving your power away and saying, oh my God, I did this meditation 3 times and it didn't work. Clearly it didn't work. There's no money in my bank account. You're immediately interrupting exactly what you've been aligning to, and you've chosen that story again. And at the very least, you've interrupted when and how much and how strong and how beautiful what you were asking and aligning to. Yes, it doesn't seem fair, but if you understand the system of the universe, it's actually truly fair. It's us that got offline. We were convinced that we have to be guilty and we're not worthy, and we go through all this drama and we have these inner ideas of who we are. And there's more underneath those, and there's more underneath those. So don't worry about it. Don't get afraid of it. Don't think you should be through it. You're on a spiral of evolution, and just enjoy where you are. All of those levels, all of those levels, all of those clairs, okay? Those are being awakened if you say, I'm willing and ready for my personal power to rise within me in balance and beauty for the highest good of all concerned. I am ready to see and receive my original soul blueprint and let it awaken within me. I am ready to be that clear sight, to be that clear seer, to be that oracle, to be that healer, to be that wisdom keeper, to be that shaman, to be that medium, to be that medicine woman. Whatever and whenever my original soul blueprint is given permission now to awaken. Now, as you embody this, remember this is really deep, powerful stuff that they've given today. I'm a little bit like, whoa, everybody's going to be going, woo. Make sure you don't drive or you don't do anything intense. Please don't watch intense movies. Don't go be around a lot of people unless you really have to, because you've been awakened, connected, cleansed, cleared in every level of your light body, and it's a sacred experience. And this guide is showing us so perfectly for the year she is. Okay, well, I guess you're still here. Hello. Ha, 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 ha. So okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Looks like it. So I my internet went out completely. And I was sitting here and I was just getting ready to say, okay, that's it for the day. So that's kind of it for the day. I think I was in the middle of or near the end of bringing the message from the Kundalini Dragon Empress. We have her modeling that serenity within while we're going through this transformation, while the world is burning down, while our Kundalini is awakening and going through finding its way back into balance, right? So we have the opportunity now to really be connecting, not just saying, I want my personal power, but what are you speaking? What are you saying? What are you allowing to take your power? Where are you giving your power away to, right? So, okay, so I'll just share one more thing and then we'll go be in along our happy day. I wanted to share something with you, which is super special to me. Like we said, that then here, all those now. What was it? It was something else I wanted to, I guess not. Okay, never mind.